Congratulations, Julius. You have proven yourself.
Now we're willing to face you and your brother. In 2 weeks, and New Year's Evil, we will finally get the respect that we deserve. When we destroy the two of you.
Certainly, but respect's going to be earned one way or another on January 10th at New Year's Evil.
Ducky, quack, quack. I can't wait.